The Wolverine Sports Network is on the air.
He's going to keep the football. Drive for the goal line. What's the call? It's a touchdown! The Wolverines have won it on the final play of the game. Touchdown East. A Wolverine walk-off winner. Ostrowski, the righty, winds and deals. Strike three. It's a perfect game. Tate Ostrowski has thrown a perfect game for the Wolverines. Pfeiffer back to throw. Has time. Looking for the end zone, and what's the goal? Touchdown! There's a touchdown for the Wolverines with 7 seconds to play. Pro City has won Pro City wins the PAC. The Cinderella story is alive. Pfeiffer takes the snap. Looking to throw. Fires downfield. Frazier made the catch and scored the touchdown to win it for the Wolverines.
And we are live today at College Field, the home finale for the Grove City College softball team in 2026. And it's a big one, a big doubleheader with Hiram. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs here with you. Glad you could join us here on this Sunsplash Wednesday, one of the nicest days of spring so far here in 2026. And a lot riding on this one. Grove City and Hiram, two teams battling to get into the PAC tournament, which starts a week from tomorrow. Hiram 10-8 in the league, Grove City 9-9. And the math of it right now is this. With 2 wins today, Hiram clinches a berth in the tournament. Grove City cannot clinch a berth today, nor can the Wolverines be eliminated today. But obviously, it goes without saying, but we'll say it anyway, a couple of wins would really help the Wolverines in terms of getting into the postseason. So we're going to take a break. We'll come back with the starting lineups and get you set as it is Hiram and Grove City on the Wolverine Sports Network.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies.
That's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better.
Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at goredforwomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work. There's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1,000,000. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
And we're back here on the Wolverine Sports Network. Time out for the starting lineups. And starting lineups, as always, are brought to you by Valvin Express Care and Car Wash in Grove City, located North Broad Street and Lincoln Avenue in Grove City Borough. And leading off for Hiram will be the center fielder Danielle Robles. The shortstop Lola Thomas will bat second. Megan Moser left field hits third. Kayla Priggy, the catcher, will hit cleanup. Anna Marlowe is the DT batting fifth. Dana Makaru will play third base at sixth. Laurie Torres, the second baseman, hits seventh. Hannah Shamola, the right fielder, hits eighth. Jasmine Clark, the pitcher, will bat ninth. And in the flex position at first base is Haven Papano. Robles, Thomas, Moser, Priggy, Marlowe, Makaru, Torres, Shamola, and Clark. For Grove City, leading off, it's Evelyn Montone in left. Noelle Anthony in center will bat second. Cora Myers, the first baseman, hits third. Lily Meidel, the shortstop, hits cleanup. Sydney Shea at third base will hit fifth. Kristen Tesh will catch and bat sixth. Erin Timms, the DP, hits seventh. Zoe Bott in right field hits eighth. Abigail Metters will pitch and bat ninth, with Abby Stauffer in the flex position at second base. Montone, Anthony Myers, Meidel, Shea, Tesh, Timms, Bott, Metters. And will be Robles leading off for the Hiram Terriers, and the first pitch from Abigail Metters is swung on and missed as we are underway a few minutes early today in this sun-splashed afternoon in Western Pennsylvania. 0-1 foul off. It is now 0-2 on Robles. Robles on the season hitting .241, no home runs, and 8 runs batted in. Left-hand batter in the back of the box. The 0-2 popped on the infield. Abby Stauffer takes charge, and that is out number one. During the top of the first, your umpires today, Chuck Matsko behind the plate, and Bob Cito is in the field. That'll bring up the shortstop, Lola Thomas. Thomas hitting .299 this year, no home runs, and a dozen runs batted in. Metters' first pitch right down the middle for a strike. 0-1 on the right-hand hitting Thomas. Foul off, and it's now 0-2 on Thomas. Be followed by Megan Moser. Grove City defense, Kristen Tesh doing the catching. Cora Myers at first, Abby Stauffer at second. Sydney Shea at third, Lily Meidel at short out to left to right, Evelyn Montone. Noelle Anthony and Zoe Bott. 0-2, swing and a miss. Metters pumped the heater past her. First strikeout is out number 2 in the first inning. That'll bring up Megan Moser, the left fielder. Moser hitting .286 this year, no home runs and 19 runs batted in. Two away for the right-hand hitting Moser. This is away for ball one. First one out of the zone from Metters. Metters 7-6 this year. 205 ERA, 17th appearance, 13th start. 78 and 2/3 innings coming in, 65 hits, 59 strikeouts, 35 walks. 1-0, swing and miss, now 1-1. Metters still feeling the effects of being under the weather. Looking good so far. 1-1 foul off, it's now 1-2. Warm afternoon here in Western Pennsylvania. 1-2 is high, 2-2 now on Moser. Obviously, the baseball is an extra innings up the hill at Jack Fairley Field. We'll get you an update on that in a moment. 2-2 skips in itself 3-2. 3-3 in the top of the 11th in game 1 up there. Noah Mackey threw a gem for the Wolverines, but he will not factor into the decision. Kenny Lavish on the lead. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch from Richardson's bounce on the right side. Fielder on the second hop by Abby Stauffer, and it is a very tiny 1-2-3 inning to open today's game. For Hiram, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. In 1/2 inning, it's Hiram 0, Grove City coming to bat, on Wolverine Sports Network. Hang on here, this isn't right.
Ben Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove.
Check. Check. One, two, 1-2. Well, it's okay, and we are back here at College Field. We had a little audio difficulty in the first inning. I think we have that ironed out now. Keyword is think. We had to make a late switch right before the game, and then that looked like it affected the audio a little bit. So apologize for that. Evelyn Montone leading off, and she will take this 0-1 pitch and single into center field. Evelyn Montone coming in hitting .436 on the season as a leadoff single. That'll bring up Noelle Anthony. Anthony, the Wolverines center fielder, right-hand batter. Montone on the move. This one hit out towards right. Going back and making the head-high grab is the right fielder, Hannah Schmoller. Anthony is out number 1, and Montone will head back to first base. 1 down for Cora Myers, the Wolverine first baseman. Myers hitting .357 this year, 1 home run, and a team leading 27 runs batted in. First pitch is chopped foul up the third baseline. It's 0-1. .01 fouled off. Again, we're still having an audio issue here, and see if we can't get that ironed out. We apologize that you can hear what's going on, but it doesn't sound as good as it should. 0-2 popped out into short center field, and coming on to make the grab is the center fielder Robles, and that is out number 2. Two down for Lily Meidel, the reigning PAC newcomer of the week. 8 for 12 at the plate last week. The average is up to .415. The first pitch is a ball. 1-0, bounced on the left side, and it is grabbed by the third baseman. Throwing over is Makaru to retire Midle, and that ends the inning. Leadoff single for the Wolverines. We go to the second. No score on the Wolverine Sports Network.
In terms of finals, Tuesday, like the last May. No, I'm just.
Doggone it.
Hey, check. Yeah. Whoa. There's one thing I know. Oh, yeah. God is good. All the time. If you ain't, then you lie.
Check. He will bounce the single through the left side, and Hiram has it. So runner on for Hannah Marlowe, who is really one of the keys, and she hits a liner off the glove of the shortstop Midle into left field, a base hit, swinging at the first pitch. Marlowe singles, and it's now first and second. So back-to-back singles, and Hiram has something cooking here in the top of the second inning. First pitch from Metters to Dana Makaru is fouled out of play, and it's 0-1. Oh and 1. The right hand hitting. Now 0. No score in the top of the second, but Hiram with a pair of runners on. Prigge at second, Marlowe at first. 0-2, lined foul over the Hiram dugout side. Count stays 0-2. Bouncer left side. Shea steps to the bag, throws over to first. It is late. Wolverines do get the lead runner. So Prigge is out. Marlowe to second. And Makaru reaches on the fielder's choice. Brings up Ari Torres, baseman. Torres hitting .235 this year, no home runs. Added in. Play in the Top of the second inning, and the 0-1 is a strike. Now 0-2 on. Kind of left. It is a base hit. Montone up with it. Bases loaded, one down for Hannah Schmoller. Marlowe at third, Macaro at second. Misses, and it is a ball. So 1-1 on Schmoller. Schmoller hitting .321 this year. No home runs, 10 runs batted in. Swing and a miss at that one. It's now 1-2. Bases loaded, one down on the top of the second. Golden opportunity for Hiram to take the early lead. The 1-2, popped foul behind us, out of play. The count goes to 1-2. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the afternoon for Metters. Two down for Yasmin Clark, the starting pitcher for Hiram. Clark hitting .222 this year, 2 for 9 at the plate. This is her 17th start of the season, but she has not batted often. There's a chance here with the bases loaded and two down. The first pitch from Metters misses low for a ball. Metters gets a sign from Tesh. Swing and a miss. Tardy on that one. It's now 1-1. Prigge and Marlowe singled to begin the inning. Macaro hit into a force play. Torres singled to left to load the bases. A bunt back towards the rubber. Backhand grab by Metters. Throws to Stauffer covering. And that will end the inning, and the Wolverines get out of the mess. For Hiram in the second, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, and the Terriers leave them loaded. We've played 1.5 here at College Field. It's Hiram 0, Grove City 0 on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Check your buttons, check your thumbs, and get you clean. Family service with cars, trucks, and SUVs. Microplanes or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally nationally not.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express Car Wash of Grove City. It's that easy.
Bottom of the second inning here at College Field. Yasmin Clark's first pitch to Sydney Shea is high for a ball. Clark 8-8 this year. ERA of 3.04. It's her 22nd appearance, 17th start. Now 100 innings pitched this year. She's given up 116 hits, struck out 37, and walked 16. The 1-0 is low, 2-0. But she is the classic pitch to contact pitcher. There will be a lot of balls put in play against Clark, but she has a good defense behind her. 2-0 to Sydney Shea, misses low, 3-0. Shea hitting .333 this year, no home runs, and 15 runs batted in for the Hollidaysburg product. The 3-0 catches the bottom of the zone. It's now 3-1 on Shea. 3-1, misses high, and it's a leadoff walk to Sydney Shea. That'll bring up Kristen Tesh, the Wolverine catcher. That's a rare walk from Clark. Only her 16th walk in 100 innings this year. And we're going to have a pinch runner for Shea over at first. We'll see who emerges from the Wolverine dugout. Looks like it's going to be Zoe Lidner coming on to run for Shea. So Lidner running over at first. One of the speedsters off the Wolverine bench. And the first pitch to Tesh is fouled back. It's 0-1. Tesh hitting .385 this year, no home runs, 13 runs batted in, 7 doubles. .01 misses, 1-1. And the 1-1, check swing foul, 1-2. One-two foul at the plate. Tesh hanging tough. Lidner, 1 steal and 1 attempt this year. One-two pop foul first base side, and will land in foul territory. Papineau gave it a look and stays 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes on Tesh. And the pitch, another pop, this one near the first base bag into foul territory. Papineau will make the catch, and that's the first out in the second inning. One down for the DP, Erin Timms. She's batting for Abby Stauffer. Timms hitting .286 on the season. She's knocked in a couple of runs. Right-hand hitter out of New York State. Clark deals, and that one's low for a ball, 1-0. That one just misses. It's now 2-0 on Timms. Timms in the number 7 hole in the order today. 2-0 is low, and now 3-0. Lidner running for Shea over at first. The 3-0. And that's a strike. Is Timms taking all the way. 3 balls and 1 strike now. With 1 away in the second. 3-1 misses low for ball 4. So now 2 on for the Wolverines as Lindner goes down to second. Timms at first. It brings up the right fielder, Zoe Bott. Bott hitting 125 this year, 1 for 8. It's her 4th start of the season. And Kristen Kramer has the lineup card out, talking with home plate umpire Chuck Matsko, and the flex Stauffer will go in and run for Timms. So for now, the Wolverines will have a 9-player lineup. Stauffer running for the DP. And the first pitch to Bott is a strike. Some pretty good speed out there for the Wolverines with Lindner and Stauffer running for Shea and Timms respectively. Clark's 0-1. Strike at the knees 0-2. Krigi doing the catching. Papineau at first. Torres at second. Makaru at third. And at short, it's Thomas. Outfield left, right, Moser, Robles, and Schmoller. Yasmin Clark, the 0-2. Popped out into short right field. Coming in towards the infield dirt to make the catch is Schmoller. She ran a long way for that one, and that is the second out in the second inning. 2 down for Abigail Metters. Metters hitting .355 on the season, no home runs, and 18 knocked in. First pitch to Metters, right down the pipe for a strike, 0-1. Hiram left the bases loaded in the top of the inning. Grove City an opportunity here in the bottom of the second. 0-1 misses away. It's now 1-1 on Metters. One misses away, 2-1. Lindner running at second. Stauffer the trail runner at first. Clark deals. That one misses away, now 3-1. Again, Clark, who only had walked 15 on the season, or 16, excuse me, in now 100 innings, has been out of the zone quite a bit. 2 walks this inning, and behind Metters 3-1. This one looped out the center field, and a diving attempt that will skip away. It's an RBI single for Abigail Metters. Lindner scores. Stauffer goes to third, and the Wolverines take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Metters helping her own cause, scoring the pinch runner Lindner, and it is 1-0. It's a big swing. She got it off the end of the bat. Robles came in but couldn't get there. Now Montone will hit a bouncer to short. Throw over is picked nicely by Papineau. Thomas threw a skipper over there, but is dug out nicely by Papineau to prevent an error and another run. Wolverines take the lead, however. 1 run, 1 hit. There were no errors, and 2 left. End of 2 at College Field. Grove City with a 1-0 lead on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking. Now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Top of the third inning and top of the order for Hiram, Robles, Thomas, and Moser. And Robles fouls off the first pitch from Abigail Metters. Wolverines lead 1-0. Robles popped out the second in her first at-bat today. Update from baseball, and it's good news. 0-1 misses. It's 1-1. Callan Durbin pinch hit single, wins it in the bottom of the 11th. Wolverines win 4-3 in Game 1 up at Jack Behringer Field. Game 2 will get underway sometime after 4 o'clock. 1-1, catches the outside corner, now 1-2 on Robles. Shea, the third baseman, hugging the line, 3 or 4 steps in front of the bag. 1-2, roller right side. Stauffer gobbles it up, guns to first to get the speedy Robles for out number 1. With Robles, you do not have much time. But Stauffer was able to get there, and that's out number 1. Brings up Lola Thomas, who struck out in the first. One of 2 strikeouts for Abigail Metters. Thomas, right-hand hitting shortstop. Shows bunt, pulls back, and it is a strike at the belt. Oh and 1. Next one is high, 1-1. One in for a strike, now 1-2. One, 2 misses away, now 2-2. Top of the third, the home finale today for Grove City. This one skied out to left field. Evelyn Montone is there to make the catch. That's the second out in the third inning. 2 away for Megan Moser, grounded out to Stauffer in her first at bat. Oh and 1. That one skips in now low, 1-1 on Megan Moser. Grove City in the home half of the third will have Anthony Myers and Meidel, 2, 3, and 4 due. 1-1. Popped in foul territory, first base side. Cora Myers makes the catch. That ends the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for Abigail Metters. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Middle of the third in Game 1. Grove City on top 1-0 on the home of the Wolverines.
You can't escape a traffic jam. Know what else you can't escape? Seasonal allergies. And you might think you can avoid that coffee stain until... Oh, really? You can't escape a lot of things in life, but you can escape prediabetes. Prediabetes captures 1 in 3 adults. There are usually no signs of prediabetes. In fact, most people don't even know they have it. But with early diagnosis, you can change the outcome and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Take action by taking the 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. You might not be able to escape having this song stuck in your head, but you can escape prediabetes. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Noel Anthony leads off the bottom of the third for Grove City. Yasmin Clark's first pitch is a strike at the knees, 0-1 on Anthony, who flew out to right in the first. One nothing the lead. Foul out of play, now 0-2 on Noel Anthony. Anthony, Cora Myers, and Lily Meidel do for Grove City. Oh, 2 bouncer on the left side. Torres, the shortstop, with it. Throws over to first. Papineau holds the bag for out number 1. Brings up Cora Myers, flew out to center in her first at bat today. Yasmin Clark's first pitch to the freshman first baseman misses away for a ball, 1-0. One foul, or 1-0 fouled off. It's now 1-1. One on the way. Popped on the infield. Drifting into foul territory. Papineau coming over near the fence to make the catch. That's out number 2. 2 down for Lily Meidel. Meidel grounded out to third in her first at bat. Meidel making start number 14 on the season, and she swings at the first pitch. And it's a lazy fly to center. Robles is there. And the Wolverines are set down in orderly fashion. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. On to the fourth. 1-0 Grove City on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Reveille Express and car wash and it's the equals. You check your oil, check your clothes, and get you clean. Fast family service with cars, trucks, and SUVs. Microplanes or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally off, nationally not.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express car wash will go. See, it's that easy.
Taylor Prigge will lead off for Hiram. Middle third of the Terrier order. Prigge, Marlowe, and Makaru. And the first pitch from Abigail Metters in for a strike. Metters today 33 strikes, only 9 balls. She has the only RBI in the game as well. Grove City has a 1-0 lead. 0-1 is a carbon copy of the previous pitch. It's 0-2. Grove City black jerseys today with the red sleeves, red numbers, white lettering, black pants, red socks. Hiram, navy tops, navy pants, robin egg blue numbers and letters outlined in white. 0-2, hit down the right field line, and it will slice foul. And Prigge will return to the right-hand batter's box. Prigge, .325 average coming in, 6 runs batted in. Hiram, 10-8 in the league coming in. Grove City, 9-9. 0-2, lofted down the left field line, well foul. Hiram can clinch a spot in the PAC tournament with 2 wins today. Grove City can neither clinch nor be eliminated today, no matter what happens. Based on the fact that the Wolverines play St. Vincent in the finale on Saturday. W&J lurking at 9-11 also, after a couple of wins over Allegheny yesterday. 0-2, punched out towards right center field. It's going to be a base hit. It's going to be extra bases. Up with it quickly is Anthony, but Prigge will hustle into second with a leadoff double. And for the second time today, Hiram has the leadoff batter on. That'll bring up Hannah Marlowe. Marlowe, .333 average entering the day. 5 home runs, 27 runs batted in. She is certainly capable of giving Hiram the lead with 1 swing of the bat. Mitter's first pitch is high for a ball. A rare one out of the zone for Metters. Shea, the third baseman, even with the bag. Myers in front of the bag at first. 1-0, swing and a miss. Marlowe comes up empty. That'll even the count at a ball and a strike. Metters deals. Marlowe tries to bunt and fouls it off. If you're the Wolverines, you don't mind seeing Marlowe trying to bunt. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, or it's now 1-2, I should say. Nobody out. Prigge out at second after the leadoff bunt. Mitters winds and deals. This one is bounced on the left side. Shortstop Maida with it. Guns over to first in time. And they throw back to second. Prigge got a little bit brave, but got back to the bag for out number 1. That'll bring up Dana Makaru, who reached on a force play in her first at bat back in the second. Right-hand hitting third baseman towards the back of the box. Better's first pitch. This one's lined out towards center. Anthony got a good jump on it, makes the catch. That ball was struck well, but it is a loud second out in the 4th inning. 2 down for Torres. She singled in the second inning. 1 of 4 hits today for Hiram. Terrier is actually out hitting Grove City 4-2. A couple of walks helped open the door for the Wolverines in the second to get that run. Bouncer through the left side. Maito knocks it down to the backhand grab. Throws over to first late. Now Prigge will get in, and she's safe at third. So we have a brief stoppage as somebody lost some equipment on the way down to first, but it is a base hit for Torres. Prigge goes to third. Now first and third, Torres is 2 for 2. And we'll bring up Hannah Schmoller, who struck out with the bases loaded in the second. And perhaps she's going to be lifted for a pinch hitter. And will be a pinch hitter for Schmoller. It's going to be Avery Contini, who's hitting an even 200 this year, 6 for 30. She will bat in the number 7 spot of the order. Tying run 60 feet away. Contini, righty batter. First pitch from Metters, high for a ball. It is 1-0. Corner infielders creeping in the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Contini late on that one. It's now a ball and a strike. It'll be Shea, Tesh, and the DP spot for Grove City in the bottom of the fourth, but will the Wolverines still be on top? 1-1 fouled straight back towards the parking lot, and it is now 1-2. Outfield straightaway, normal depth, but maybe in a step or so in right. 1-2. Fouled straight back. Contini hanging tough. Another 1-2 on the way. Metters deals, and another foul. Prigge at third, Torres at first. Prigge led off with a double. Went to third on Torres' 2-out infield single. 1-2, swing and a miss. Contini chased one out of the zone. Abigail Metters racks up her third strikeout, and that ends the threat. Hiram, no runs. 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. Halfway home in game 1. Grove City leads 1-0 on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff, even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Sydney Shea will lead off for Grove City. She walked leading off the second. Ended up it was Zoe Lindner who scored, pinch running for her to get Grove City the lead 1-0. And the first pitch is a ball. One 0 misses outside, 2-0. Yasmin Clark, the junior from San Diego, California. 2-0 misses low, 3-0. Pretty good geographic spread for Hiram. Torres is from Ontario, California. You go on down through a number of California players. Robles from California, Clark from California. The 3-0 is in for a strike, 3-1. Makaru, who's playing third base, she's from Hawaii. And also a smattering of Northeast Ohio as well. 3-1 to Shea, who's from Central PA, and it's a strike. Pitch was a strike. It was a half swing by Shea, and the count goes to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Clark gets the sign, 3-2, low, and ball forward. For the second time today, Sydney Shea leads off an inning with a walk. Wolverines likely will not run for her here because she's already used her re-entry. Brings up Kristen Tesh, who fouled out in her first at-bat. Tesh catching in game 1. She was the DP in game 2 on Saturday, the sweep of Franciscan. And Tesh takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Tesh and Noelle Anthony were honored Saturday before the doubleheader. Wolverines with 2 big wins, 17-0 and 11-3. 0-1 popped out into short right field onto the outfield grass. Going back to make the catch is Torres for out number 1. One down, and it will be Timms re-entering in the DP spot. Stauffer ran for her. So at least for a while, the Wolverines had a 9-player lineup, but now Timms will re-enter. The Wolverines would have had the option of having Stauffer bat there, so also as a substitute for Stauffer also, but instead Timms will check back in there. The DP flex rule is can be a bit confusing at times, and it does not make for good reading, nor for good audio here. Timms back in. She walked in the second. Clark's first offering is a strike at the knees. The 0-1. Hit out towards center and coming in to make the catch. Nice grab out there by Robles. Got a good jump on it to retire Timms. That's out number 2. And we'll bring up Zoe Bott, who flew out to right in her first at bat. Bott, the freshman from New Albany, Ohio, has played primarily as a pinch runner this year, but made a handful of starts this year. That's her 4th start. I don't know if 4 constitutes a handful or not, but she's starting in right today. Swings the first pitch. It's a little nubber, and it's going to be grabbed by the second baseman, Torres. It had a lot of backspin on it, and she will flip it to Papineau at first to end the inning. A lot going on there. Ultimately, Torres stays with it, and Bott is retired. Leadoff walk, but Shea stranded. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left. Through 4 in game 1. 1-0 Grove City on the Wolverines Sports Network.
My name is Bobby. I'm a veteran and lost my leg to a roadside bomb. My victory was going from a wheelchair to becoming a weightlifting champion.
I'm Sam. I'm a veteran. My victory was finding a career I can be proud of and supporting my family.
America's veterans are on their most important tour, the tour of their lives.
I'm a veteran. My victory is going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission to help veterans get the benefits they've earned.
I'm a veteran, and my victory was finishing my education.
DAV offers veterans of all generations a lifetime of support for victories great and small.
My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
My victory was getting my service dog a new best friend.
We help more than 1 million veterans every year as they face and conquer their challenges.
My victory is being able to be there for my family.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Yasmin Clark leading off for the Hiram Terriers, and she takes Metter's first pitch low for a ball. Clark bunted out to end the second. 1-0 fouled off, 1-1. Clark, Robles, Thomas, 9-1-2 in the Hiram order. 1-0 the Grove City lead. One strike at the belt, now 1-2. Shea, the third baseman, even with the bag. Myers inching in from first. 1-2, fouled off. Metters today, 50 strikes, only a dozen balls. She's been in the zone, and Hiram has been aggressive at the plate, too. Tesh and Metters not in agreement. Count as a ball and 2 strikes. You can see Metters vigorously shaking her head no, and you don't see that often from her. 1-2, swing and a miss. She knew what she wanted. Clark down on strikes. That is the 4th strikeout of the afternoon for Metters. 1 down brings up Danielle Robles. She's 0 for 2 today. Popped out to second in the first, grounded out to second in the third. 1-0 the Grove City lead. This pivotal PAC doubleheader. First one's high for a ball. We will look to take a lap around the PAC scoreboard as well as time permits. We haven't had a whole lot of idle time here today. 1-0 is low, 2-0 on Robles. Slashed foul on the third base side, 2-1. We told you the Grove City baseball team a 4-3 win in 11 innings up at Jack Behringer Field earlier today. Game 2 just about to get underway up there. Get you some in-progress softball scores. 2-1's a strike at the knees, 2-2. Bethany leading Geneva 3-1 in the 5th. Westminster closing in on the top seed in the PAC tournament, up 7-0 in the 4th at Teal. 2-2. Bouncer left side. Meidel, the shortstop with it. Guns over to first in time to get Robles. Meidel cut loose a fastball there for the second out. That'll bring up Lola Thomas, who's 0 for 2 today. Struck out in the first, flew out to left in the third. And that's it in terms of the PAC schedule today. There's some games yesterday. Tomorrow, Franciscan hosts Chatham. First pitch for Metters is a strike on the outer third, 0-1 on Thomas. We're in the top of the 5th in game 1. Metters' next offering misses away. That was her 70th pitch of the afternoon, just her 15th ball. The 1-1. Line to right center, a base hit. Thomas rounding first, thinking two. Anthony over to it quickly. That'll bring up Megan Moser, who's 0 for 2 today. Moser grounded out to second in the first, fouled out to first baseman Myers in the third. Thomas on for the first time today. That's the 6th hit for Hiram. Hiram out hitting Grove City 6-2, but it's 1-0 in the column to the left. That's the most important one. Metters' first pitch, line to right. Base hit. Bott up with it, gets it back to the infield quickly. And now 2 on, 2 down for Kayla Prigge, who doubled in her last at bat. In fact, she is 2 for 2 today. Singled in the second, doubled leading off the fourth. Terriers have had traffic on the bases, left them loaded in the second, left 2 on last inning. Wolverines have been walking the tightrope a little bit. Metters' first pitch is low for a ball. Thomas at second, Moser at first. Good speed on the bases for Hiram. Tying run in scoring position. 1-0 is a strike at the belt, 1-1 on Prigge. Prigge, the junior catcher from Lauai, Hawaii. One of 2 Hawaiians in the starting lineup for Hiram. 1-1, bounce up the third baseline, foul just outside of the bag. That was close to being a real problem for the Wolverines, but instead it's strike 2. 1-2 on Prigge. Still mid-morning for the folks in Hawaii tuned in today. 1-2, line to center. It's a base hit. Anthony up with it, rounding third, and scoring will be Thomas. Heading to third on the play is Moser. We are tied at 1. So some 2-out action for Hiram. 3 straight singles. Prigge is 3 for 3. And we have a 1-1 tie in the top of the 5th inning. The go-ahead run now is 60 feet away for Hannah Marlowe, who is 1 for 2. Wolverine infield will converge in the circle. Around Abigail Metters, Hiram has tied it. Game 1 of 2 today. Game 2 coming up later. Be about a 30-minute wait or so. And you'll be able to catch it PAC Digital Network. You can just slide your cursor over, or the little highlight thing, whatever it's called. And for those of you watching athletics.gcc.edu and Vimeo, the link remains the same. First pitch is line to left. It's a base hit, and Hiram has the lead as Marlowe jumps on the first pitch. 2-1 Terriers. A run-scoring single to left for Marlowe. Her team-leading 28th run batted in. Moser scores, and it is 2-1. 4 straight singles with 2 down for the Terriers. Brings up Dana Makaru, who's 0 for 2. Mitter's first pitch misses away for a ball. Again, Hiram has had runners on throughout the day. Just a matter of getting the big hit. And the Terriers have come through with runners in scoring position here in the 5th. The 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. Triggy at second, Marlowe the trail runner at first. The 1-1, foul tip at the plate, now 1-2 on Makaru. In the bottom of the 5th, Grove City will have Metters, Montone, Anthony, 9-1-2. Abigail Metters is not your garden variety 9-hitter. 1-2 lined up the first base line, foul. And the runners will have to go back to their respective bases. Hiram 10-8 in the conference, Grove City at 9-9. Hiram lost to Geneva Monday 9-0. 1-2. Popped out into short left field. Montone on the run will come in and make the catch to end the inning. Hiram takes the lead, however. The Terriers score twice with 2 outs. 2 runs on 4 hits, all after 2 outs. No errors, and 2 runners left on base. It's the middle of the 5th at College Field, and Hiram has a 2-1 lead on the Wolverine Sports Network.
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster? When floodwaters reach your door? When wildfires are engulfing the edge of your neighborhood? Or an earthquake is destroying buildings? When a tornado is tearing through town? Or a hurricane strikes? Or is the best time perhaps today? During a disaster, you may not be able to stay in touch with your family or friends as easily as you think. And it's not always as simple as using your cell phone. That's why now is the time to take action. Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Yasmin Clark steps up on the rubber, now the beneficiary of 2 runs in the 5th. Hiram on top, 2-1. Clark's 51st pitch of the afternoon is hit out to right by Abigail Metters, and it will land in foul territory as the right fielder for Hiram Schmoller came a long way but could not get there, and it's a long foul ball. Metters, Montone, and Anthony. Metters run-scoring single in the 2nd. That scored Zoe Lidner and gave Grove City 1-0 lead, a lead the Wolverines held until the last half inning. 0-1 misses low and away, 1-1. Clark has only given up 2 hits. She's walked 3 and does not have a strikeout. Meters towards the front of the box, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. As Metters went fishing, now 1-2. Head coach Kristen Kramer coaching at third. Assistant coach Joe Angelo in his first year at Grove City. He's manning the first base box. The 1-2. Looped out into left center field, and a sliding catch made in the outfield by Robles. Able to keep that one off of the grass out there, robbing Metters of a base hit. Another nice play out there from Robles in center field. And that is out number 1 in the 5th inning. Back to the top of the order for Evelyn Montone. Singled in the first, grounded out in the second. Metters, the right-hand hitting outfielder. She takes strike 1. Montone on a 14-game hitting streak. She is 25 for 51 in that span. And looks like she's going to be 25 for 52 as that infield pop is fielded by the third baseman, Makaru. And quickly 2 away for Noelle Anthony. Anthony flew out to right in the first, grounded out to short, leading off the third. First pitch to Anthony. It's a strike down the middle, 0-1. Anthony in the customary number 2 spot in the order. It's a roller left side. Makaru, the third baseman, with it. Guns over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. In fact, 6 in a row retired by Yasmin Clark. Zeros across for Grove City. 5 innings complete in game 1. Hiram leads Grove City 2-1 on the Wolverine Sports Network.
It's that equals check your bond, check your clothes and get you clean. Fast family service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Microblades or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally off, nationally off.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive. It's that easy.
Abigail Metters, first pitch of the 6th inning to Torres is just off the plate away. 1-0. Torres, 2 for 2 today. Number 7 hitter in the Hiram order. Swings at the 1-0, hits it out to center field. Right there, Noelle Anthony makes the catch. That's the first out in the 6th inning. Brings up Hannah Schmoller. Struck out in the 2nd. Contini pinch hit for her in the 4th. Now Schmoller re-entered and will bat here in the top of the 6th with 1 down. Swings first pitch, hits it down the right field line, but well foul. 0-1 on Schmoller. Schmoller, freshman from Oak Harbor, Ohio. Metters deals. That one misses away, and that evens the count at a ball and a strike. One from Metters High, 2-1 update from Jack Behringer Field, game 2 of the doubleheader. Bethany has jumped out to a 3-0 lead on Grove City. A couple of unearned runs for the Bison. 2 balls, 1 strike. Metters deals. This one fouled straight back towards the parking lot behind us. 2-2. Both teams contending to get into the PAC tournament. Grove City, of course, reached the finals last year. Hiram in its first year back in the PAC after being in the PAC until 1988. 2-2 hit the left, and it will drop inside the line. A fair ball. And Schmoller will have a long single with one down. And it brings up Yasmin Clark. Clark, 0 for 2 today, a bunt out back to the pitcher in the second, struck out in the fifth. Hiram and Grove City would have played against each other in softball in the 1986, 87, and 88 seasons, back when Don Lyle was coaching the Wolverines. First pitch to Clark is a strike. It's 0-1. Schmoller at first with one down. 0-1 is high, 1-1. First baseman Myers playing in front of the bag. Shea about down. She's going to take another step or two in. She's hugging the line over at third. Middle infielders shading the holes. A lot of room up the middle. The 1-1. Foul tip at the plate now, 1-2 on Yasmin Clark. One-two popped on the infield. Right next to the bag. Cora Myers will make the catch for out number 2. Back to the top of the order for Danielle Robles. 0 for 3 today. A pop out in the first, ground out to second in the third, ground out to short in the fifth. Abigail Metters, their righty deals, and the first pitch is swung on a miss by Robles, trying to slap it the other way, 0-1. PAC standings coming into today, Westminster 16-2, Geneva 15-3. They're the two alive for the number 1 spot. 0-1 high, 1-1. Bethany at 13-5, technically, mathematically alive as well, but would need a lot to go its way. But Bethany was leading Geneva, and Westminster was on top of Teal. Westminster also the head-to-head sweep of Geneva. So, good chance the tournament next week is going to be over in New Wilmington. 1-1 misses low, 2-1. But there's a good chance that one of these teams, and perhaps both of these teams, will be joining that 6-team derby next week. May not know till the end of the week, though, when the regular season wraps up. Metters 2-1. High to Robles, 3-1. Grove City baseball team's on the board. It's 3-1 in the bottom of the first. The 3-1 from Metters misses low. Of course, last inning, Hiram had 4 straight hits with 2 outs to get those 2 runs to take the lead. And now here, 2 on with 2 down in the 6th for Lola Thomas. She was the one that got things going last inning. The 2-out single, she scored on the Kayla Prigge base hit. Thomas, 1 for 3 today, a strikeout and a flyout on her ledger today as well. Pitch number 99 coming from Metters, and it is hit out to center field. Noelle Anthony comes in and makes the catch, and that will end the threat. For Hiram in the 6th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left. Middle of the 6th in game 1, 2-1 Hiram on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 12 private institutions and 1 associate member, the PAC thrives in athletics and academics. Now sponsoring 24 varsity sports, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics, with academics at the core of every program. With over 300 academic All-Americans and over 1,400 academic honor roll recipients with a 3.6 GPA or higher in the past year alone. Our student athletes excel in athletics as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Cora Myers leads off the bottom of 6th. Myers, Lytle, Shea. 3, 4, and 5. Wolverine order, and Myers takes strike 1. Myers 0 for 2 today. Fly out and a foul out. Wolverines just 2 hits so far. Myers belts one out towards left center, and it's going to get past Robles. She'll glove it near the fence, and Cora Myers will cruise into second with a leadoff double. Wolverines get their 3rd hit of the afternoon, and the tying run is in scoring position for Lily Meidel. Meidel grounded out to 3rd in the 1st, flew out to center in the 3rd. The Wolverines trying to get something going here in the bottom of the 6th, down only a run. Meidel shows bunt, pulls back, and takes ball 1 high. Meidel does not have a sacrifice. Wolverines have 5 sacrifices total in 28 games this year. The 1-0. Looped out towards left center. Robles going out, and it will be over her head. Myers around 3rd. The relay will not be made. It's an RBI double for Lily Meidel. Back-to-back doubles, and the Wolverines have quickly tied it at 2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. The youngsters coming through. Myers and Meidel, the freshman. That'll bring up Sydney Shea, who has walked twice today. She takes strike 1 at the knees. Wolverines have forged a 2-2 tie just like that. Shea hits a bouncer left side and past the shortstop, rounding 3rd and coming home on the play. It'll be Meidel. Shea reaches, and the Wolverines have a 3-2 lead. So it'll be officially E6 on the play as the shortstop Thomas was there, the runner right there, but it got past. It is an error. And Wolverines take the lead. It is an unearned run for now, but it counts, and it's 3-2 Grove City, and we'll bring up Kristen Tesh. Tesh, 1 sacrifice on the season. She's 0 for 2 today, foul out and a pop out. And first pitch is outside for a ball. 3-2 Grove City on top in the bottom of the 6th. Back-to-back doubles, and then the error. First error of the ball game. Tesh hits one down the right field line, and it will land just foul. That's 1-1 on Tesh. Shea over at first. Big insurance run there. Pitch to the right-hand hitting Tesh. This one's popped on the infield. And coming down the line to make the catch is the 3rd baseman, Makaru, for the first out in the 6th. 1 down for Aaron Timms. Walked and flew out today, the Wolverine DP. Timms, the freshman, one of 4 rookies in the Grove City lineup this afternoon in Game 1. First pitch to Timms is a strike. 0-1. Clark pumps that one in there for strike. It's now 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2, that one low and away. Tim's started to go but held off. It's now 1-2. In the 7th, Hiram will have the heart of the order do Moser, Prigge, and Marlowe. Prigge's 3 for 3. Marlowe's 2 for 3 today. 1-2 hit out towards center. Coming in to make the catch is Robles for the second out. 2 down for Zoe Bott. Flew out to right in the second, grounded out to second base in the 4th. So Bott will bat with Shea over at first. First pitch to Bott. Fouled straight over our heads. It's 0-1. A lot riding on this doubleheader for both teams. Hiram goes to Allegheny Saturday to close the regular season. 0-1 rolled up the third baseline. Macario, the third baseman, throws over to Papineau at first. And that ends the inning. But Grove City takes the lead. Back-to-back doubles by Myers and Meidel. Then the error allowed Meidel to score the go-ahead run. For the Wolverines, 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left. On to the 7th. Grove City 3 outs away from a Game 1 win on the Wolverines Sports Network.
My name is Bobby. I'm a veteran and lost my leg to a roadside bomb. My victory was going from a wheelchair to becoming a weightlifting champion.
I'm Sam. I'm a veteran. My victory was finding a career I can be proud of and supporting my family.
America's veterans are on their most important tour, the tour of their lives.
I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission to help veterans get the benefits they've earned.
I'm a veteran, and my victory was finishing my education.
DAV offers veterans of all generations a lifetime of support for victories great and small.
My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
My victory was getting my service dog a new best friend.
We help more than 1 million veterans every year as they face and conquer their challenges.
My victory is being able to be there for my family.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Top of the 7th, the heart of the order due for Hiram against Abigail Metters. Megan Moser 1 for 3 with a run scored. Pitch 100 from Abigail Metters is high to start the 7th. Moser, Prigge, and Marlowe. Grove City has retaken the lead 3-2. The Wolverines scoring twice in the bottom of the 6th. An unearned run is the difference. Metters 1-0. Misses low and away 2-0. Metters has struck out 4 today. She has walked 1. Hiram has racked up 10 hits today. Terriers have left on 9 runners. 2-0 is a strike at the belt. It's 2-1. Of those 9, 5 stranded in scoring position. The 2-1 popped on the infield. Metters says she has it, and she'll make the catch in the middle of the circle for out number 1. 1 away for Kayla Prigge. Singled in the 2nd, doubled in the 4th, RBI single in the 5th. Metters deals. This one's lined to left. It's a base hit. Prigge is 4 for 4. She's on representing the tying run in the 7th. It'll bring up Hannah Marlowe. Who's had Marlowe 5 home runs this year. Team leading 28 runs batted in. More than capable. Changing the game with 1 swing. Bats with 1 on and 1 down. First pitch is away for a ball. Priggy at first as the tying run. Metters 1-0. High 2-0. Makaru, who's 0 for 3 today, is on deck. Marlowe looking for a pitch she can jump on, and this one's hit foul territory, first base side, over the Hiram dugout and out of play. And it is 2-1. Marlowe 2 for 3 today, came in hitting .333, tops on the team. 2-1 fouled back towards us. It's now 2-2. Wolverine defense, the outfield straight away. Shea at third, step behind the bag, hugging the line. The 2-2, belted to left center. This is trouble. Anthony on the run, and Montone in the gap made the catch. Evelyn Montone robs Marlowe of extra bases. Priggy will hustle back to second. Marlowe hit it well, but Montone, a great jump. Now the Wolverines are 1 out away. Put a star next to that one. Off the bat from our vantage point behind home plate, that looked like a whole bundle of trouble for the Wolverines, but Evelyn Montone on her white horse tracks it down in the gap for out number 2. Brings up Makaru. Metter's first pitch outside for a ball. Shea next to the bag at third. Myers in front of the bag at first. A lot of room up the middle, the 1-0. Bouncer grabbed by Metters. Backhand grab, throws the first, and it's a Wolverine winner. A late rally today for the Wolverines. Gets them a huge conference win in the 7th for Hiram. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 left. It's a Wolverine winner. Grove City takes game 1 by a final of 3-2. We'll come back with the happy recap after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that we can give our daughters everything they need to grow and learn. But not every child can focus on classes and play dates.
Nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. face hunger. That's 1 in 6. School lunch might be their only meal each day, and it's heartbreaking to imagine any child going to bed hungry. We're dreaming of a perfect day when kids can smile, play, and just be kids without worrying about where their next meal will come from. Feeding America is working to make that perfect day a reality.
Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. That food is given to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about doing things that make an ordinary day extraordinary. Learning to play an instrument, building a sandcastle, hosting tea parties. Hunger should never be an obstacle to growing up.
You can help end childhood hunger in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking. Now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
And welcome back to College Field. Grove City takes game 1 of today's doubleheader by a final score of 3-2. The totals for Grove City: 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 5 runners left on. For Hiram, 2 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 10 runners stranded. The winning pitcher, Abigail Metters, she is 8-6. The loss to Yasmin Clark, she is 8-9. Time of the game, 1 hour and 25 minutes. Both teams are now 10-9 in the PAC. Game 2 will be coming up. Did we get a start time for Game 2? We did not. We're going to get somewhere around 5:10, 5:15 for the nightcap. But Grove City takes the opener 3-2. We'll give you the scoring recap after this quick timeout on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Traveling Express, Karen Car Wash will go. It's the biggest. You check your oil, check your clothes, and get you clean. Family service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Microplanes or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally off.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express. Car wash will go. Sing time. It's that easy.
Back here in the postgame, Grove City takes Game 1 by a final of 3-2. Wolverines took a 1-0 lead in the second. Sydney Shea walked. Zoe Lidner ran for her. And after an Aaron Timms walk, Abigail Metters with a single to make it 1-0. It remained 1-0 until the 5th inning. That's when Hiram scored twice with 2 outs. 4 straight singles. Lola Thomas a single. Megan Moser singled. Kayla Prigge, a run-scoring single that brought home Thomas to make it 1-1. Then Hannah Marlowe singled home Moser, and Hiram had a 2-1 lead. Grove City answers in the bottom of the 6th. Cora Myers, Lily Meidel with consecutive doubles to begin the inning. And so Myers scored, and then Meidel scored on an error. And Grove City took a 3-2 lead, and that was it. In the 7th, a 1-out single by Prigge, but Abigail Metters was able to retire Marlowe and Makaru to end the game for Grove City. It was Myers going 1 for 3 with a double, Meidel 1 for 3 with a double. Shea walked a couple of times, 0 for 1 officially. Metters 1 for 2. Evelyn Montone extends the hitting streak to 14. She is now she went 1 for 3 and has a 14-game hitting streak. Abigail Metters the win. 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, 4 strikeouts, and a walk. She allowed 11 hits. And Yasmin Clark for Hiram, she pitched well too. 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, no strikeouts, and 3 walks. But she takes the L, dropping to 8-9. Metters is 8-6. Grove City takes the first one today by a final of 3-2. And with that, we are going to stop our stream for now. For those of you on the PAC Digital Network, you'll just slide the cursor over to Game 2. If you're watching via Vimeo at athletics.gcc.edu, the link will remain the same. This is Ryan Briggs saying so long for now. We'll be back in about 15 to 20 minutes with Game 2, Grove City and Hiram. And we'll have that coming up here on the home of the Wolverines. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you in a little bit on the Wolverine Sports Network. Thank you for tuning into the Wolverine Sports Network. We'll talk to you next time on the home of the Wolverines.